And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Who said it was going to be a quiet transfer window for the Reds? I feel like I've been making a couple of videos each day talking about sort of transfers with inside the Liverpool space. However, this is a big one. For those of you sort of transfer nerds out there, you'll know that Fabrizio Romano's name does carry some weight with inside the space, and especially when here we go something, that means it's virtually a done deal. And yes, Fabrizio Romano has came out over the last hour or so and stated that Liverpool have agreed to sign a left-sided centre-back. In today's video, we will be going through this and discussing it. I'll be giving you my thoughts and opinions on all of it as well, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. But first, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so it would be greatly appreciated. Before we do get into what Fabrizio has said, guys, with regard to this exciting incoming, I just want to say a bit of an update on the Federico Chiesa situation. Of course, Juventus have been reportedly linked and been monitoring the situation of Chiesa, along with Napoli, looking to try and get him on a temporary sort of move, that being a loan deal. That has been heavily reported from good journalists as well, reputable journalists with inside the Liverpool space. However, Spalletti has came out and dismissed this and said it's the first time he's heard of it. But although I would say, managers aren't going to go, yeah, we're trying to sign this person. They never do that. But Spalletti has came out with regard to it. Liverpool accordingly got a 12 million euro asking price. And on the Chiesa situation, they're not looking to entertain loan moves, despite Napoli and Juventus reportedly being interested. But they would, apparently, if the price was right, sell him on a permanent transfer. So yeah, that's a little bit of an update with Chiesa. Spalletti said has dismissed claims that they're after him. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with the Italian. Now getting on to the stuff you're all here for, ladies and gentlemen, and that's of course Fabrizio Romano. Here we going, the move for Mor Ndiaye. Yes, as you can read there yourself, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Liverpool have reached a verbal agreement to sign left-sided centre-back Mor Ndiaye. The Senegal defender has played at the recent Under-17s World Cup in Qatar. Deal follows the signing of Efeyan Nduke from Austria Vienna, sealed last week. Here we go. So again, yet another signing that is of a young player. We're seeing a theme here. We're seeing this. I've been documenting this now for a couple of years, that Liverpool are looking to try and address and get these young players in through the door. And this is yet another player coming to the football club. And again, people turn their nose up, so to speak, at these sorts of moves, but sometimes it's not that long until they're actually within the first team. But I like the fact that we do go after all the young talent. We're trying to hoover it up. People are kind of echoing and saying that we're doing a Chelsea, so to speak. And I do understand it. And some fans just say it's a money-making sort of scheme, which, again, could ring true as well. We have seen that play out over the last couple of seasons. But, again, with sort of PSR and all of these things, you can't mock a team for looking to try and get players, develop them, and then maybe selling them for a 10, 15 million pounds. Or, in some cases, some of them, of course, making it into the first team and actually, of course, being a mainstay within the side for years to come. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's just a transfer update there. Liverpool have reached a verbal agreement to sign left-sided centre-back Mor Ndiaye. So there you go. No speculation, but a here we go on that from Fabrizio Romano.
In other news, Liverpool's long-term planning at centre-back remains firmly focused on the future, and Giovani Leoni continues to sit at the heart of that vision, despite a season cruelly cut short by injury. Arne Slot has made it clear that the club have not lost sight of the Italian teenager's importance, insisting that Leoni will form a significant part of his bigger picture plans when he returns to full fitness next season. Leoni's campaign was halted almost as soon as it began. The 19-year-old suffered a torn ACL during an eye-catching debut against Southampton in September, an appearance that immediately underlined why Liverpool moved decisively to secure his signature. The injury ruled him out for the remainder of the season, forcing a period of rehabilitation that has tested both his patience and resilience. Since undergoing surgery, Leoni has continued his recovery at the AXA training centre, working closely with Liverpool's medical and performance staff as he targets a return for the 2026-27 campaign. In the meantime, Liverpool have remained active in the market for young defensive talent. There is also ongoing interest in Crystal Palace defender Mor Ndiaye, particularly amid uncertainty surrounding the long-term futures of Ibrahima Konate and Joe Gomez. However, Slot has been keen to stress that any recruitment decisions will not come at the expense of Leoni's pathway. Speaking at his pre-Arsenal press conference on Wednesday, Slot underlined the importance of maintaining perspective. You have to look at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is that we've signed an unbelievably talented player in Giovani Leoni, who will be back next season, he said. This is the way this club works. As much has been said about our spending last summer, it's not that there is no limitation on our spending. We have to do smart things, and this club has always tried to do smart things to keep up with the teams we want to compete with. That's not any different now. Those comments speak to both Liverpool's financial reality and their faith in Leoni's potential. Before his injury, the teenager's debut performance was so assured that it was not unreasonable to imagine him rapidly pushing for a regular role alongside Virgil van Dijk. His composure in possession, reading of the game and physical maturity belied his age, and there was a sense that Liverpool may have uncovered another elite defensive talent capable of developing quickly at the highest level. Instead, Leoni has faced the psychological challenge that accompanies a long-term injury, particularly one suffered so early in a promising Anfield career. By the time he returns, the landscape around him may look very different, with potential departures and new arrivals reshaping the defensive hierarchy. Yet those close to the club believe his technical profile and mentality remain perfectly aligned with his Slot's vision. Leoni himself has offered a glimpse into how he is coping with the setback. Speaking to La Gazzetta dello Sport this month, he revealed that he feels he has turned a corner in his recovery. The hardest part is over, he said. I'm doing rehab, swimming and the gym. For a footballer, an injury like this can be the hardest moment of their career. But now I just want to train my mind to come back stronger than before. I think that's the key. The mind can do most of the work. That mental focus has been a consistent theme in his development. Leoni also disclosed that he has spent the past 2 years working regularly with a mental coach, Christian Viola. For 2 years, I've been working once a week with a mental coach, he explained. Every Thursday, I go to him or we talk on the phone. For Liverpool, that mindset only reinforces their confidence that Leoni will return stronger and better equipped to handle the demands of elite football. While short-term solutions and squad depth remain necessary considerations, Slot's comments make it clear that Leoni is not an afterthought. Instead, he remains a central piece in a carefully constructed plan, one built on patience, smart recruitment, and belief in elite young talent. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.